You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
In my house.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio.
어우, 왜 이렇게 뿌해? 이건 안개가 아니라 그냥 공해 수준인데요? 너무 심하잖아. 오, 저긴 뭐가 있는 걸까요?
See myself doing this sort of thing forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
오, 뒤졌어. 이거를 하고 스펠리어머스 좋았어.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
한 놈씩. 와, 저게 뭘까요?
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
그냥 화끈하게 공격을 해서 전투를 할까?
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
저렇게 모여 있으면은 암살하기가 쉽지 않은데. 솔직히 암살 안 해도 이길 것 같긴 하거든요. 근데 재미가 없잖아 그러면. 아, 맞아 맞아. 맞아. 굳이 막 내가 기회를 막 노릴 필요는 없지. 어그로 끌면 된다고 했거든요. 한 놈 온다. 좋았어. 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 뒤돌아서야 되는데. 좋았어. 좋았어. 안 들키네. 지금이다. 와, 영창 속도 되게 빠르네요. 와, 이거 드릴 아닌가? 그러면 이제 저쪽에다 날려볼까?
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
저기다 날려볼까요? 상자 부셔지나?
Revelio.
좋아. 한 놈.
Hello?
Revelio.
Following orders. Keep your accusations in someone
네,
else's
잘 오고 있어. 잘 오고 있어. 일로 와. 일로 와. 에헤이.
Why, it's a grapple you are.
Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
뒤졌어.
What does that tell us?
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to.
Revelio.
금방 어두워지네요.
Those mushrooms were.
여기로 오네. 프로테고? 프로테고를 성공하기? 프로테고, 아,
Cup of mushroom tea.
방어 마법. 그러려면은 일단 한 놈, 일단 얘를 없애고, 그리고 얘를 없애고, 이렇게 해서 들킨 다음에
Someone's
프로테고.
here.
Tego.
자,
Lucky, that's all. Stop it.
좋았어.
Someone thinks they can outlast me. I'll get you.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
좋았어. 왜 안 먹어져? 오,
Revelio.
파밍 좀 할까요? 뭐가 있나? 뭐가 없네. 저게 뭐 있나? 저쪽으로 가야 하지만, 오,
These rocks have seen better days.
오. 일단 그냥 가도록 하겠습니다. 시간을 잡아먹는 것 같아가지고 어쩔 수 없지.
Revelio.
저게도 뭐가 있는 것 같은데? 두 명을 공중에 띄우기?
Revelio.
Suit me, sitting around all day.
딱 두 명인가 보네요.
Suppose it could get a bit boring.
그러면 투명 마법을 무정해제로 바꾸고 오, 세네.
I won't rest.
아,
Revelio.
이런 너무 심취해버렸잖아. 너무 심취해버린 나머지 제 옆에 뜬 퀘스트를 깜빡했습니다.
Protego, Revelio.
앞으로 그냥 암살 플레이는 하지 말고 그냥 들이받아야 되겠는데요? 그러니까 어쌔신 크리드 느낌으로 하려고 했는데 퀘스트 하는 거 보면 그냥 대담하게 하는 거를 원하는 것 같아요. 아, 그나저나 저기 가기 전에 옷 좀 한번 갈아입을게요. 그냥 예쁘다. 왔습니다. 왔어요.
Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
그렇죠.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
더그보그? 뭔가 퀘스트가 꽤나 있나 보네요. 일단은 메인 퀘로 먼저 가겠습니다. 아, 아까 거기 성에서 시간을 좀 많이 쓴 것 같아.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my
이게
advice.
연결이 돼 있구나.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well, I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well, let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
Oh, I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
근데 이거 메인 퀘스트가 좀 이해가 좀 안 되네요. 이미 끝난 메인 퀘스트들이랑 연결이 잘 안 되는 것 같아요. 갑자기 왜 초상화랑 대화를 하고 누명을 풀려고 여기까지 와야 되는지 계속 하던 메인 퀘스트랑 좀 맥락이 안 맞는 느낌인데 또 혹시 모르겠죠? 큰 그림일 수도. 아즈카반은 이렇게 생겼구나.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Someone come to feed me! Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield! Sealed ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Revelio.
Anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out?
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Revelio. Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Afraid not. I've spoken with Claire, still worried sick about her brother. He was last seen heading towards the forest with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
I could use some gold.
A map. Doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Revelio.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Coconut, a pickle, a galleon.
Muggles have made life harder since the dawn of time.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Mind yourself beyond our borders. Ranrock's loyalists have taken hold here. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Be alert. Ranrock's loyalists are unpredictable and violent. Thank you for passing through. Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Madame Beaumont, any news regarding your brother Bardolph?
I'm afraid not. He was last seen in his wool jumper, practicing curses with ashwinders near the forest.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Ranrock's loyalists are not to be underestimated.
Revelio.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
아니, 저 고블린 캠프가 저렇게 있는데 사람들이 멀쩡히 지나다니고 있잖아요.
Take them all. Run the other way when they see me. Humans do every time.
조금 맥락상 이해가 안 되긴 하는데 여하튼 제거를 좀 해보도록 하겠습니다. 공중에 띄우기 스투페파이. 그러면 어쌔신 크리드는 못 찍겠네요. 해보자.
I won't rest.
Incendio!
I will make you.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Revelio.
Such arrogance.
아까 왔던 곳이네요. 아, 여기를 그냥 자연스럽게 오게 해놨구나. 내가 고지를 점령했다. 이게 아닌데?
I'll cut you from shoes to shadow.
화살도 쏘나 보네요. 잠깐.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Incendio.
Lucky that's all. You think this is funny? Are you quite finished? That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Potato.
Red Rock will lead us to victory!
안녕하세요. 안돼. 아, 약물 하나 남았다. 안녕하세요.
When are you going to give up? I shall have been
어이구,
utterly pitiful display.
뒤졌어.
Human to worry about.
그거를 하려고 하는데 지금 잠시만요.
That was unimpressive.
안돼. 도망가. 일단 튀겠습니다. 아, 물약이 없어요. 링가디움이 아니라 윙가르디움일걸요? 레디오사가 아니라 레비오사고. 근데 여튼 여기 있어요. 레비오소라고. 여기서는 윙가르디움 레비오사 이거를 안하고 그냥 레비오소 이렇게 하더라고요. 그래서 지금 그걸로 지금 콤보를 해야 되는데, 아, 딱히 지적은 아닌데 죄송합니다. 왠지 헤르미온느가 된 느낌이었네요. 방송이요? 제 방송에서 지금 채팅이 보이고 있죠? 다른 분들도 이제 보시겠죠? 고대 마법.
I will make you pay.
그래서 여기 근데 이 게임에서는 그 레비오서 이렇게 윙가르디움 레비오사 이렇게 안 하고 레비오소라고 하더라고요. 여기에는 왜 그런지 모르겠네요. 저작권 때문인가? 근데 저작권 때문이라고 하면 이 게임을 만들 수가 없을 텐데. 여하튼 저희가 흔히 알고 있는 윙가르디움 레비오사 이거는 여기서는 그렇게 안 하고 그냥 레비오서 이렇게 하더라고요. 좀 궁금합니다. 왜 그런지. 다른 잠깐만요. 다른 영창 주문들은 아씨. 오. 보세요. 레비오스요. 안돼. 다시. 지금 물약이 하나도 없어서 제가 지금 다크 소울처럼 해야겠다. 사실 제가 어쌔신 크리드처럼 하려고 했거든요. 근데 지금 요 옆에 퀘스트, 이 결투기술 퀘스트가 뜨잖아요. 그래가지고 잠입하는 형식으로 전투를 하려고 했는데 그냥 이렇게 대면 전투를 해야 될 것 같아요. 근데 옆에 저거 신경 쓰면서 하니까 되게 번거롭네요. 아씨, 몇 명이나 있는 거야 도대체?
I will make
Levioso. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
저걸 신경 쓰면서 안 하면은 제가 물약도 사용 안 하고 그냥 할 것 같은데 신경 쓰면서 하다 보니까 쉽지 않네요.
Who lived here, I wonder?
그리고 여기 같은 경우에는 아까도 왔었는데 이렇게 조사를 하잖아요? 그러면 어떻게 들어가야 되는지 모르겠네요. 주로 무슨 게임이요? 저는 스트레스 안 받는 게임을 주로 합니다. 왜 그런 거 있잖아요. 게임도 막 퍼즐 풀어야 되고 그런 거 있잖아요. 제가 그런 게임 진짜 안 좋아하거든요. 왜냐면 저는 게임을 스트레스를 풀려고 하는 건데 그런 게임 하면은 스트레스를 더 받더라고요. 그래서 주로 스트레스 안 받는 게임을 주로 합니다. 간단하고 람보식 진행, 빵야 막 이런 거 있잖아요. 그냥 일직선 진행하고 머리 안 써도 되는 걸 주로 합니다. 근데 이거 지금 좀 머리를 써야 되는 것 같거든요. 이 게임 지금 아까도 여기를 왔었는데 못 올라가서 퀘스트 진행을 따로 간 거였거든요. 근데 지금 여기 온 김에 또 한번 해보겠습니다. 도전을. 이렇게 가라는 소린가? 그나저나 유튜브에서 댓글 달아주시는 건 되게 오랜만이네요. 공포게임 합니다. 하는데 에일리언 아이솔레이션이랑 그 뭐였지? 공포게임 하나 더 있는데 기억이 안 나네요. 그거를 했는데 무섭지가 않더라고요. 그냥 짜증만 나고 길 찾느라 짜증만 나고 무섭지가 않아가지고. 그래서 공포게임 해도 그렇게 공포감이 느껴지진 않네요. 이거 도대체 저 위를 어떻게 올라가지? 아까 이 사다리도 타고 올라가 봤거든요. 그런데 딱히 뭐 그런 게 없어요. 여기 길이 있을 줄 알았는데 길이 있는 것도 아니고. 여기서 이렇게 뛰어야 되나? 뛰어볼까요? 안 되네. 여하튼 그렇습니다. 사실 공포게임이 공포게임이든 공포영화든 좀 무섭지가 않은 이유가 현실이 제일 무섭거든요. 이거 알람이 따로 뜨지는 않고요. 그 채팅을 주시면은 제가 채팅이 보여요. 그래서 그때 아이고 걸렸다. 그때 제가 인식을 하고요. 근데 따로 채팅 안 주셔도 그 유튜브에서 지금 몇 명 보고 계시는지 이렇게 숫자로 떠가지고 제가 알 수는 있거든요. 근데 채팅을 안 주시면 보고 계시는지 뭐 그냥 켜놓고만 계신지 그거를 알 수가 없어가지고 채팅 주시면은 제가 이분이 지금 제 방송을 보고 계시구나 해가지고 마이크를 켜게 됩니다. 예, 어떤 특정 분이 들어왔는지는 뜨진 않습니다. 근데 이제 채팅을 해주시면은 이제 닉네임 이게 다 뜨기 때문에 어떤 분께서 채팅을 하시는지는 이제 알죠. 그래서 이제 계속 주기적으로 와주시는 분이랑 주기적으로 댓글 달아주시는 분들 제가 닉네임을 보고 항상 체크를 하고 있습니다. 그래서 단골 구독자분들 제가 다 기억을 하고 있습니다. 샤인선이라고 읽으면 될까요? 샤인선 P95? P95? 그럼 샤인선님은 지금 제 방송에 처음 오신 건가요? 처음 보는 닉네임이라 가지고요. 그리고 보통 유튜브에서 채팅을 잘 안 해주시는데 되게 반갑네요. 채팅을 해주셔가지고. 아하, 빛나는 해 딱 그런 닉네임이셨군요. 연관 검색어예요? 이게 떴구나. 찾아와 주셔서 감사합니다. 제가 나중에 뭐 어떻게 될지 모르겠는데 지금 당장은 학고라서 봐주시는 분들도 별로 없어요. 그래서 한 분 한 분 이렇게 오실 때마다 참 즐겁습니다.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
퀘스트가 끝난 건가 그래서?
Thank you. Sincerely.
아.
Madame Beaumont, any news regarding your brother Bardolph?
I'm afraid not. He was last seen in his wool jumper, practicing curses with ashwinders near the forest.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for passing through.
New instruments are expensive, you know. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I've been at this for hours.
Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio. 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 Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Adolf, my dear, dear brother. Thank you for passing through. You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
I should have done more. I shall never forgive myself.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Revelio.
Lumos. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, that's done something.
Revelio. Accio.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Revelio. No, that's not it. A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Revelio.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Revelio. Revelio.
They teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well. Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft.
So are all me lads in Rookwood Tom's glad. I saw hoof prints in the forest yesterday that I swear.
One in them. You may come out before I find you. You may want to move.
Protego. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Tego.
Stop flitting around like a billywig! I shall be covered in soot! Nothing more than luck.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Revelia.
What was that?
I heard centaurs quieted.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Ha. 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 Revelio.
Perfect. Target practice.
Incendio! Expose!
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Stupefy! Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio! Protego! Leviosa!
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Incendio! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. wonder how big this place is. Revelio. Revelio. These runes must have something to do with opening this door. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Impressive. That must be where this all leads. Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Revelio. I'm not going to touch those. Ugh. Revelio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Stupefy. Incentego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Accio! Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. Eight legs is simply too many. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Revelio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Revelio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Revelio. 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 Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Revelio. Accio. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard here. Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Brilliant! Stupefy! 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 Incendio! imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Revelio.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Potato!
There's Jackdaw, looking dead as ever. What happened? Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Handy resource indeed. Revelio.
Incendio! I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.